Welcome back, guys. In the last episode, we made our way from the factory into a cave system of some type, and kind of just came back here for a few things, but now we're ready to move on. Um, at long last, we're going to be taking on Moonlight Town. Not the whole thing, of course, and I'm about one or two videos off from being done for the day, and there will be some content tomorrow. I should say, real quick, I'm trying to really not rhyme, but I'm getting to a rhyming mood with the description of these videos. Real quick, there will be some videos tomorrow, Wednesday, some videos on Friday, and that's about it for the week. The rest of the week, I'm pretty much busy, so yeah, we're almost pretty much just another day or two recording, and then as for next week, I have no clue. I wish I did, but my job has been kind of lazy after making their schedules lately. But anywho, let's get into it. Upcoming, well, I'll just let it speak for yourself. Speak
These
for itself.
bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Okay, so we still have the puppet in me, but we got an upgraded weapon, and I'm gonna start using weapons like this from this point forward. I'm not going to be ashamed of it. They're in a game for a reason, okay? I'm pretty far into this game already. Not pretty far, but I'm into the game, okay? I think I have the right to do it. Puppets resist fire. Sucker. Oh, that. How did I? Did I? Sorry. My sensitivity on the mic might be different. I just exactly this, okay? Stay down. I'm going in this thing. I think this is an ambush of some type, or just... Nope, I'm thinking of a different area, okay. I do not trust myself going down there yet, so we'll come back to that momentarily. I think if you hit that board, that item goes away for good, so we want to get this fast. Oh, I was thinking about a different item, or... Am I thinking of a different game, just in general? I know there's, what I'm thinking of, Resident Evil 4. There's an item just like that that's on a similar board. That, the environments are kind of the same at this point. If you break the board, it drops into the well, never to be seen, or it makes it worth less. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. I'm thinking Resident Evil 4. I mean, it's a good game. I even thought about Let's Playing at one point the remake, but it's probably not something I'm going to be doing anytime soon, in my opinion, but one day. One day. If not, ignore what I just said. Alright, heal up, and over that way is something. Dark side. I think I'm gonna go this way and drop down there. I wanna explore. I think we'll be going down there anyway, so you know what? No, we're not gonna. We'll continue forward. Never mind, we had to go down here anyway. Bar fragment. I'll heal up. Okay. Okay. Oh. Crescent moon stuff. And Crescent Moonstone. So I think we're starting to get the next upgrades to the basic weapons, which is kind of good. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Since we're down here, Moonlight Town Guide. Okay, that's good to grab. Nothing for us there, and I still break. Well, doesn't matter. The thing is right here, so it's not a big deal. Of course, I still got it. There's a bridge back this way. I mean, there's nothing for us there, but yeah. Okay, so there's some coffins here. Nothing really important for us here. I can't remember if we have to come back here later, but I know there's a side quest involving a coffin. Just not right now, I think. Alright, this is the area I was thinking about with a certain enemy. I think there's an ambush in here that's gonna be kind of a big one with like a lot of annoying enemies and a big gate or something. Hey. Come on, man. I just healed. Nah, I'm not dying like this. I'm not dying like this. I'm getting out of this fucking shit. This is stupid. You gotta stop my guy. Alright, I'm backing off. I got a heal charge, so I'm definitely taking that. And GG. Aw, nice sitting up ready. Okay. Thermite, star fragment, salt tilt. Okay, we got a nice mix of stuff. Not really stuff I care about, but I'll take it. Oh, I totally forgot about the treasure chest. I don't remember what it is. I actually genuinely don't remember what this is. Corrosion resistance. Okay, so we're sacrificing some fire resistance, but in return we're gaining some physical resistance, which isn't... Well, it's not really that much, but we're getting acid damage resistance. I'll take it. We're going to need it for the upcoming areas, so I'm very much happy with that. Definitely worth our time coming here. Although, I'm going to go rest up, because there's an enemy over there that I'm not prepared for. Okay, so I'll bring it up right now, since we're going to be fighting a human enemy. If you can somehow do acid damage at this point, bring that on, because human enemies are weak to acid. You know what? I don't think I could get back. I don't think there's any way for me to use that area to get back up, and I'm pretty sure the hole in the bridge is the whole span, not just like a little section like back at the ironworks. Actually, wait a minute. I think the game expected you to get stuck and not remember how to do that. So let's go rest up and maybe grab some levels, or a level. God, I'm gonna miss saying that singular or plural. Level up. I think I could do it. No. Yeah, I can. Just enough. I can. I will. Oh. how much do I need then? I would need about 50 more to do so. So I will do it because enemies respawn, so I'll kill one grunt out here on the outskirts, and that should give me enough to level up. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Just have my flamethrower. I got a flamethrower. Check it out. Yeah. I know you don't take too much damage from it, but it's better than what you got. Level up. I'm gonna go with technique on this one. I'm gonna start increasing my damage. I have to. At this point in the game, it's do or die. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start working towards technique. As much as I like motivity builds, technique builds are really fun in this game, and some of my favorite weapons we'll be getting into are technique based. So overall, I think that's my. You gotta be joking with me, son of a douche pickle. Okay, whatever. I jumped that. I jumped that. Yeah, technique builds are my bread and butter. I love using dex builds. I'm sorry, I think dex is better than strength. Your Unga Bunga weapons are great, don't get me wrong. I love strength builds, but I always preferred a lot of the dex builds. I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys, but I have something to do, and it doesn't require you, so you can kindly F off, you pieces of poo. Okay, that's a better rhyme than I could come up with on an average day, so I'll take it. I'm not going back in there. Those enemies will pretty much ignore you, don't worry. Up ahead, we have an NPC. And a glowy bit. Why not? I don't think this is hidden. Nope. Okay. Worth a shot. It looked interesting, so that's why I did that.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you? Are you a stalker?
So if you give the greeting, you don't have to fight her, but if you want a boss fight, you can do nothing.
Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
The Ergo is whispering.
Please be safe up there.
So yeah, I chose not to fight her. She's actually not an easy boss fight. I won't be showing what will happen if you say no, but if you do choose to fight her, she's a human-based enemy weak to acid. Flameberg is very good against this boss fight. Her hammer is very powerful, hits for a lot of damage, and I don't think you access the weapon. The rewards are the key and her mask. So if you like that mask, go ahead and fight her. But otherwise, ignore her. It's honestly just better to not fight her. You get a lot of ergo, but it's not really worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, I can't. You can't
Please
trigger
be
her.
safe up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal.
So it is Jiminy.
Something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected, but what is that?
Jiminy. It's a stargazer. No, there's something up. Oh, I see it, yeah. At long last, we finally have a new enemy type. So, fire is going to be your best friend from this point forward. The enemy type we're about to come across to is weak to it. I'm ready to go. You ready to go? I'm ready to go.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
Well, they don't quite have an official name at the moment, but they are called corpses. They're basically zombies, and there's a lot of them. Corpses are kind of mutant-based. They tend to be more humanoid or animalistic rather than robotic. You'll be seeing them pretty damn often from this point forward, so get used to them. Very weak to fire, so Flameberg is probably better. That's why I chose to upgrade it first rather than upgrade Puppet String. For the most part, I'm not going to use Flameberg that much after this. Puppet String is still better, so from this point on, I will be primarily focusing my time onto Puppet String. Burn kind of just takes damage over time. Super good. I think it also defense, I want to say. I could be wrong about that. I always felt like that's at least the case. I'm going to save our grindstone for a big boy. These things don't really revive, so you don't need to worry about them starting to move. Once they're kind of just down, after they lose all their HP, they're gone. So don't worry about that. It's not that kind of gimmick. Fire damage just does a lot of damage. They're kind of a bacteria-based related thing. So yeah, there's kind of two ways to get up here from the riverbed, which I just fell down in, and the upper path. Not a real big difference. Same kind of enemies and foes, so yeah. Yes, I am. Kind of funny I made that connection to Resident Evil 4 and just Resident Evil in general, and we're fighting zombies now, so yeah, big change, big difference.
happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
Oh. Nice try, bud. I'm about to run out of legions, so. Love this weapon. This weapon is dope. Sawtooth's wheel. Good, good. Buttons. So I should mention this. Wrong item. I would read a lot of these messages because you gain humanity through some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. So it's worth your time going through all that. You don't need to read them directly, you just have to flip through all the pages and stuff. Fire abrasive. Now that I could actually read, that's awesome.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can. Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison. The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation. Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment.
Cube and recovery wish stone. Oh yeah, baby. There are various kinds of wish stones which can be equipped to cubes. Using cubes consumes the wish stone. Consumes the wish stone, excuse me. You can equip a wish stone to a cube and replenish it through Geo. I can't say his name. Or a Stargazer.
The people of ancient... they claimed special powers. After distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite. I don't know how it works. But it's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them power. If you can help me with the gold coin tree, I'll give... Seems there's a new threat every day, friend. And no safe place in the world. No place to just take a breath. I'm headed...
So the first one we get just temporarily restores HP. I'm not really going to be using these right now, so it's not really worth my time. I will equip it just to have on it. Look, it's good, but this doesn't really get that good until later.
The people of ancient Krot knew how to bottle a wish upon a star. They claimed special powers after distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite. I don't know how it works, but it's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them power. You ever wish upon a star, Stalker? I hope this wish stone helps you with that.
Thank you. I got a new cartridge. Belford brake cartridge. Let's see, increases our resistance by a tiny bit, increases brake resistance by quite a lot. We lose disruption and shock resistances, but overall I think this is a pretty good one, and I don't think we're going to be fighting a lot of shock stuff. Yeah, we'll equip it. We'll give it a shot. I don't know. You could equip the Wish Stone. I'm going to personally equip it to my Hold X section, just because that's kind of where I prefer it. So to use the Wish Stone, you essentially hold the X in my case, and then you hold down on the D-pad, and it uses the Wish Stone. So now we have HP being increased slightly, slowly. It's pretty good. Although, I did just waste that, huh? It's all good, though. Now that we're done, we're going to be heading up back to... Yeah, so there's a big guy over there with like a coral head thing. That's I like to call them. I think they're called coral corpse. Great view, great view. Definitely gonna consider that thumbnail material. Pretty cool view, but surprisingly not. We got a big guy coming up, but we got our Flameberg at half charge. I think we could do this. I think we can do this. Yes. Acid spray, so that's bad. Okay, buddy. GG. Got some moonstones and ergo. Nothing crazy. Acid canister, not really useful for us, but better than nothing. Saint Frangelico Cathedral. And I think you know where this is gonna go. It is the end of the video, of course. It's been over 30 minutes, so it's definitely time. As you can see, we don't have our stuff anymore. I wasted this as a test, but to be real with you, I wasn't really going to use it too much anyway. We have an opportunity to buy them later, so I'm not really too pressed for that. I'm close to a level up, so I'm definitely going to do that real quick. We'll go with 2 of these just so we have enough for 1 level up, and then I'm going to do it in Technician. So my goal is to get up to 20 Technician. We're overdue for higher damage output, so that's my goal for sure. With that, guys, it is the end of today's video. In the next episode, we'll be continuing through our hell. Or should I say the cathedral.